Anybody?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
See, today we will see periodic repostings of overheads. So this periodic repostings of overheads is very, very similar to distribution of overheads, but except one aspect, right? One aspect. So there is one difference between periodic repostings of overheads and distribution of overheads. That is, in the case of periodic repostings of overheads, the sender can be any controlling object. Means this periodic reposting of overheads can be used in all the modules. Even the internal order accounting also, we can use the same activity. But the distribution, in the case of distribution of overheads, the sender can only be a cost center. But in the periodic repostings, the sender can be any controlling object. Except this, right? There is no any other difference between periodic repostings of overheads and the distribution of overheads. The receiver can be any controlling object. It is not necessary to create the secondary cost element. And we can apportion only the primary cost elements. We can identify the cost elements of the sender cost center in the receiving controlling objects. And the system posts the debit line items and credit line items in the receivers and senders respectively. Now we will see how to configure. First, again, we have to define the number ranges for the controlling transaction RKIB, actual periodic reposting. So this actual periodic reposting is represented with the controlling activity RKIB. So this RKIB has to be assigned to number ranges. Transaction code KANK. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Click on maintain groups. Keep the cursor on RKIB transaction. Keep the cursor on RKIB transaction, actual periodic repostings. Click on SN element group. Double click on number range number 01. Click on save. See, here RKIB has been assigned to our number ranges. Then create the master record for another cost center as service cost center. So let us create another service cost center. Transaction code KS01. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Click on enter. Cost center is equal to SS02 003. SS02 stands for services function. Under the services function, this is the third cost center we are creating. Valid from 1/4/2022 to 31st December 9,999. Click on enter. Name is equal to watch and ward cost center. Name is equal to watch and ward cost center. Description is also watch and ward and means timekeeping cost center or security cost center. Watch and ward cost center. Person responsible X. Cost center category 2. Hierarchy area SS02. Business area SSKV. Currency INR. Click on save. Ignore the warning message. Now, post to salaries and rent account and identify them with the above cost center. Transaction code F-02. You know how to post and how to identify. So document date is 26/12/2022. Type is SCA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 26/12/2022. Period 9. Currency INR. Posting key 40. Account is 4,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is 25,000. Business area SSKV. Cost center SS02003. Text being salaries paid. Posting key 40. The account is 4,300,000. Click on enter. The amount is 35,000. Business area SSKV. Cost center SS02003. Text being rent paid. Posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is asterisk. Business area SSKV. Text plus. Click on save. Now, as usual, create periodic reposting cycle. Transaction code KSW1. Cycle is equal to SSKV3. Cycle is equal to SSKV3. Start date is equal to 1/4/2022. Click on enter. Text is equal to periodic reposting cycle number 1. Periodic reposting cycle number 1. Select iterative checkbox. Select iterative checkbox. Click on attach segment. Segment name is equal to security cost center. Segment name is equal to security cost center. Description is also security cost center. Description is also security cost center. Sender rule is equal to post amounts. Sender rule is equal to post amounts. Share in percentage 100%. Select actual values radio button. Select actual values radio button. Receiver rule is equal to fixed percentages. Receiver rule is equal to fixed percentages. Click on Senders Receivers tab. Sender cost center is equal to SS02003. SS02003. Sender cost element from is equal to 4,100,000 to 4,300,000. receiver cost center group is equal to SSKV underscore PROD. SSKV underscore PROD. Click on receiver tracing factor tab. Cost center is equal to within brackets. Cost center within brackets. SS01001 50%. Cost center SS01002 50%. Click on save. Now again, as usual, execution of periodic reposting cycle. KSW5. Period is equal to 929. Fiscal year 2022. Select test run. Select detail lists. Cycle is equal to SSKV3. Click on execute. See, as in the case of distribution also, right? The system will consider, in the case of periodic repostings also, the system will consider each cost element posted to the sender cost center as a separate sender. So we posted 2 cost elements to the watch and watt cost center. And that's why the system is saying 2 senders. So again, the system will take the first cost element that is apportioned to 2 production cost centers. Again, second cost element is apportioned to 2 production cost centers. So total 4 receivers. You click on the receivers tab. See, we posted 25,000 salaries, right? 50% of 25,000, 12,500 was posted to SS01001 cost center under the cost element number 4,100,000. Similarly, this is posted to 12,500 is posted to SS01002 under the cost element number 4,100,000. Similarly, rent was also posted to SS01001 and SS01002 under the name of original cost elements. So click on back arrow twice. Click yes on the message. Deselect test run. Click on execute. Now, to see the values of the target cost center after distribution, not a distribution, please strike it off. After periodic repostings. After periodic repostings. KSB1. Cost center is equal to SS01001. Now, I want to display the reports for 2 production cost centers and watch and watt cost center, right? So I don't want to display the reports for all the cost centers. In that case, you can click on this multiple selection screen, right? Here, you can enter the values. SS01001, SS01002, then SS02003. Then click on execute and execute. See, SS01001, right? 12,500. Watch and watt cost center. Salaries. Rent 17,500. Watch and watt cost center. Similarly, department B, SS01002, right? Salaries 12,500. Watch and watt cost center. Then rent 17,500. Watch and watt cost center. Then SS02003, salaries minus 12,500, department A, salaries minus 12,500, department B. Coming, observe just a minute. And rent account. So here also, the number of line items posted is very similar to number of line items posted in distribution of overheads. Yeah, observe, tell me.
Sir, can you please tell me periodic reposting of overhead? Why there is a need arise for periodic reposting of
No,
overhead?
actually, right,
Hmm.
from the table point of view, there is a difference, right? And also, these periodic repostings can be used in all the other modules also. So here we are in cost center accounting. So in the cost center accounting also, I am showing you periodic repostings, nothing else.
Okay, so the function of periodic reposting is similar to distribution of cost.
Similar to distribution.
Okay, right.
Then statistical key figures. Here, this is the information which can be used as the base in the assessment, distributions, and the periodic repostings of overheads. See, till now we have been using percentages, right? 50%, 50%, just like that we are taking the percentages. But in the real time, percentages always may not be suitable. Say, for example, right, you have the canteen cost center, which is a service cost center. So, to be logically speaking, right, the cost of the canteen cost center should be allocated to other cost centers on the basis of number of employees. The more is the number of employees, the more is the cost to be allocated. Okay. Similarly, we have the power generation cost center, right? So, in order to allocate the cost of the power generation cost center to the other cost centers, right, we cannot use the percentages. We have to use quantity of power consumed by every cost center. Similarly, in order to distribute the rent, right, we have to use floor area of receiving cost centers. So, for different, for allocating the cost of different service cost centers, we may have to use different bases. Suppose if you want to allocate the cost of the canteen cost center to the receiving to the other cost centers on the basis of number of employees, in every cost center, we have to maintain the number of employees information. Similarly, in order to allocate the cost of power generation cost center, we have to maintain the quantity of power consumed in every cost center. So this information is called statistical key figures. That's all. Very simple. So number of employees, number of kilowatt hours of power consumed, floor area, number of telephone calls made, etc. Means sometimes your company may have, your company code may have central telephoning system, APABX box, right? So every month you receive the bill, right? So you create one cost center, and also in the APABX box there are number of employees may be working, right? So in order to find out the cost of maintaining this APABX box, right, we created this as a cost center. Then the cost of this cost center should be allocated to all other cost centers in the company code, right? Then we have to use the number of telephone calls made by every cost center to outsiders. So we have to maintain the master record for each statistical key figure in the cost and accounting module. In the master record, we have to enter the statistical key figure category. Write down. Continue this paragraph. The statistical key figure category. The statistical key figure category determines how the information of SKFs. SKF means statistical key figure. How the SKFs, how the information of SKFs are updated. So in every statistical key figure master record, we have to maintain the key figure category. There are two categories. Number one, totals category. These SKFs change every period. Examples are number of telephone calls made and number of kilowatt hours of power consumed. So the number of telephone calls made and quantity of power consumed changes every month depending upon the volume of activities in the cost center. Normally, every month the volume of activities may change, right? In that case, these statistical key figures are called totals category. Then fixed category. These SKFs remain constant over a period of time, at least for 2 months, right? These SKFs will remain constant. Examples are floor area. So the floor area of cost center will not change every month, right? And number of employees also will not change every month. We don't recruit the people every month now. Now, the statistical key figures can be updated manually or automatically. So the statistical key figures can be updated automatically by linking the statistical key figures to the logistics information system. Normally, we update them manually only, right? Now we will see how to define statistical key figures and how we can use it in the assessment distributions and periodic questions. First, we have to define the number ranges for controlling activity RKS. Enter statistical key figure. Transaction code KANK. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Click on maintain groups. Keep the cursor on RKS. See, enter statistical key figures. Keep the cursor on RKS. Click on SN element group. Double click on number range number 01. Click on save. Now, create statistical key figure. Transaction code KK01. Statistical key figure is equal to SSKV-A. Just like that. Statistical key figure is equal to SSKV-A. Click on enter. Name is equal to number of employees. Name is equal to number of employees. Statistical key figure of measurement is equal to. So how do we measure this number of employees? No measurements, right? In that case, no, without unit of measurement. Statistical key unit of measurement is equal to no. Without unit of measurement. Statistical key figure category is equal to select fixed values. Select fixed values. Click on save. Let us create one more statistical key figure. Statistical key figure is equal to SSKV-B. Click on enter. Name is equal to floor area. Statistical key figure of measurement is equal to square feet. So how do we measure the floor area? Square feet, right? For that, FT2. And these statistical key figures, these measurements, unit of measurements were already defined in the system. FT2, square foot. Within brackets, square foot. Key figure category is equal to select fixed value. Select fixed value. Click on save. Now, let us create one more statistical key figure. Statistical key figure, statistical key figure is equal to SSKV-C. Click on enter. Name is equal to power consumption. Statistical key figure of measurement is equal to kWh. Kilowatt hours. kWh within brackets kilowatt hours. Key figure category is equal to select total values. Select total values. Click on save. Now enter statistical key figure. So in every cost center, we have to maintain information like how many number of employees are there and what is the floor area of every cost center and so on, right? Enter statistical key figures. Transaction code KB31N. Document date is 26/12/2022. Posting date is equal to 26/12/2022. Receiver cost center SS01001. Statistical key figure SSKVA. Total quantity 1000 employees. SSKVA means number of employees, right? So in this cost center, 1000 employees are there. Then receiving cost center is equal to SS01002, second cost center. Statistical key figure is equal to SSKVA, same. Total quantity 2000. Now again, if you want to maintain the floor area, SS01001, statistical key figure SSKVB, right? 500 square feet. SS01002, SSKVB, right? 1500 SFT. Like that, for every cost center, for every statistical key figure, you can maintain the information. Click on Save. Now let us see how we can use these statistical key figures in the assessment of overheads. That is the next topic. Using the statistical key figures in the assessment of overheads. Post the transactions in F-02 and identify them with one of the service cost centers. Within brackets, canteen cost center. Within brackets, canteen cost center. F-02. Document date is 26/12/2022. Type is SA. Company code SSKV. Posting date 26/12/2022. Period 9. Currency INR. Posting key 40. Account is 4,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is 35,000. Business area SSKV. Cost center SS02001. Canteen cost center. Text being salaries paid. Posting key 40. The account is 4,200,000. Click on enter. The amount is 65,000. Business area SSKV. Cost center SS02001. Text being wages paid. Posting key 50. The account is 2,100,000. Click on enter. The amount is asterisk. Business area SSKV. Text plus. Click on save. So we have posted 35,000 salaries, 65,000 wages to the canteen cost center, right? Now, let us create an assessment cycle, right? Creation of assessment cycle, KSU1. Cycle is equal to SSKV4. Start date is equal to 1/4/2022. Click on enter. Text is equal to assessment cycle number 2. Text is equal to assessment cycle number 2. Select iterative checkbox. Select iterative checkbox. Click on attach segment. Segment name canteen. Segment is equal to canteen. Name is equal to canteen expenses. Name is equal to canteen expenses. Assessment cost element 11 lakhs. Sender rule is equal to posted amounts. Sender rule is equal to posted amounts. Share in percentage 100%. Select actual value origin. Receiver rule is equal to, here comes the difference. Till now, we have been selecting fixed percentages, right? Now, if you want to use the statistical key figures, we have to select variable proportions. Receiver rule, this is the difference. Receiver rule is equal to variable proportions. Variable proportion type is equal to select actual statistical key figures. Select actual statistical key figures. Click on senders receivers tab. So these are only the two fields that are changing. Click on senders receivers tab. Sender cost center from is equal to SS0 to 001. Receiver cost center group is equal to SSKV underscore PROD. Click on receiver tracing factor tab. See, statistical key figure, SSKV A. Statistical key figure is equal to SSKV A within brackets. Number of employees. Click on save. Now execution of assessment cycle. Transaction code KSU5. Period is equal to 929. Fiscal year 2022. Select test run. Select detail lists. Cycle. Look at the scheme. If you press F4, we can see two cycles. SSKV1, SSKV4. So if you execute the cycle SSKV1, system use the percentages for the purpose of allocation of cost. If you use the SSKV4, the system will use the statistical key figures for allocation of the cost. Clear? So cycle is equal to SSKV4. Click on execute. See, senders 1, number of receivers 2. Click on receivers tab. Look at the screen. Here, total cost posted to the canteen cost center is 1 lakh rupees. Then in the department A, SS01001, number of employees 1000. SS01002, number of employees 2000. So 1 lakh is apportioned to the cost centers in the ratio of 1000 is to 2000. That means 1 is to 2. So 1/3 to the first cost center. 1/3 of 1 lakh 33,333.33. 2/3 to the second cost center. 2/3 of 1 lakh is 66,666.67. Clear? So click on back arrow twice. Click yes on the message. Deselect test run. Click on execute. So in the same way, we can use the statistical key figures in the distributions and periodic repostings. Now, to see the values in the target cost center, after executing assessment cycle. KSB1. Cost center is equal to SS01001 to SS02001. Posting date is 1/12/2022 to 31st December 9,990. Sorry, 31st December 2020. Click on execute. See, canteen expenses 33,330 in the department A. In the department B, canteen expenses 66,666.6. Okay, now the next topic is manual cost allocation. Means this function is used to transfer the secondary cost. That is secondary cost. So what is the secondary cost? Expenses posted to the cost centers through secondary cost elements is called secondary cost. Expenses posted to the cost centers through primary cost elements is called primary cost, right? So this function is used to transfer the secondary cost from one cost center to another cost center. In this case also, only CO document is posted. See, you have the repost of costs, right? So the repost of costs is used to transfer the cost from one cost center to another cost center, primary cost element is. But sometimes, right, we may have to transfer the cost, secondary cost, from one cost center to another cost center. For example, right, canteen cost center is there. So every month, right, the canteen cost center is to be allocated to production cost centers. We have two production cost centers, right? 50%, 50%. Every month, the same ratio, 50%, 50%. But only for this month, right? We want to allocate 10,000 more canteen expenses to Department B. Only for this month, because some of the employees from the Department A has been deputed to Department B. So only for this month, we want to transfer canteen expenses 10,000 more from Department A to Department B. So canteen expense is a secondary cost element, right? So we use the manual cost allocation. Clear? So the manual cost allocation is identified with the activity KAMV. So we have to define the number ranges for KAMV. Transaction code KAMK. Controlling area is equal to SSKV. Click on maintain routes. Keep the cursor on KAMV, controlling activity. Click on SN element group. Double click on number range number 01. Click on save. See, KAMV has been taken under number ranges. Next, manual cost allocation, transaction code KB15M. KB15M. Document date is 26/12/2022. Posting date is equal to 26/12/2022. Document text is equal to transfer of canteen expenses. Transfer of canteen expenses. Cost element is equal to 11 lakhs. Within brackets, secondary cost element. Amount is equal to 10,000 amount is equal to 10,000. Currency INR. Sender cost center SS01001. Sender cost center is equal to SS01001. Receiving cost center is equal to SS01002. Department A to Department B, 10,000 I am transferring. Click on save. So these are the different activities, end user activities in the cost center. Again, we can do the reversals also, right? We can do the reversal of assessment of overheads, distribution of overheads, periodic repostings of overheads. So every activity what we have done till today, right? So whatever the activities we have done till today, right? We can reverse all of them. So reversal of assessment of overheads, KSU 5. Period is equal to 9 to 9. Fiscal year 2022. Deselect test run, because reversals cannot be executed on the test run. Cycle is equal, sorry. Yeah, cycle is equal to KSV1, SSKV1, SSKV1. Go to menu assessment, reverse. See, reversal finished, 4 records written. Similarly, reversal of distribution of overheads, KSV5. Period is equal to 9 to 9. Fiscal year 2022. Deselect test run. Cycle is equal to SSKV2. Click on, sorry. Go to menu distribution, reverse. See, reversal finished, 8 records written. Means, I told you, in our example, when we execute the distribution of overheads, 8 total line items have been posted, right? Now all these 8 line items are reversed. Now, reversal of periodic reposting of overheads, KSW5. Period is equal to 9 to 9. Fiscal year 2022. Select a test run, sorry, deselect test run. Cycle is equal to SSKV3. Cycle is equal to SSKV3. Go to menu periodic repostings, reverse. See, reversal finished, 8 records written. Then reversal of manual cost allocation, KB17N. Document date is 26/12/2022. Posting date 26/12/2022. Reverse document 108. Reverse document 108 within brackets. Document number to be reversed. Document number to be reversed. After that, we add one sentence there. Click on enter. Click on enter. And you strike off the cost element. Click on enter. See, when you click on enter, the system will display this document number 108. So in the document number 108, 10,000 was transferred from the cost center SS01001 to this cost center. Now it will be reversed. Click on save. Then activity types. But before activity types, we have to look into some more topics. Those topics we will see in tomorrow's class. From tomorrow onwards, can you come at evening 7 to 7 p.m.? Because I want to take 1.5 hours every day, 7 to 8:30. 7 to 8:30. Is it
Okay,
okay
sir.
to everybody?
Okay, sir.
Because I
Okay,
want
sir.
to take the course before Pongal. And I will take on weekends also, this weekend also. If anybody is having any objection, please let me know, right? So from tomorrow onwards, we have the class at 7 p.m. Please do attend, huh? Because our batch is very much delayed due to some reasons. I'm very sorry for that. So from tomorrow onwards, I will take 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
Sir, I have one question, please.
Yeah, tell me.
Relating to assets accounting, I already text you. In step
Actually,
5,
I will-
assigning chart of account of company code.
Sorry?
In step 5 of asset accounting. Yes. So when I assigning the chart of depreciation to company code, it can't go through here. So that's why I'm stuck there.
Yeah, I will look into tomorrow because, and Josna, your errors also, I will look into them
Yes, sir.
tomorrow only.
Okay. All
Sir,
right.
at that moment also I didn't get it, sir. Now again and I am practicing, but it is not getting.
Then let me check all your errors,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
You have posted 2-3 errors, it seems.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I will check them tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Please remember, tomorrow we have the class at 7 p.m. from tomorrow onwards, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Please attend.